All right, today we're going to be talking about tobacco, and we know that there's six different types of tobacco products that we're going to be talking about. But you guys are not. This isn't anything new for you guys. Okay, these big tobacco products are pretty smart people. They've made a lot of money making people really sick and dead. So let's talk about these six tobacco products and how they relate to you guys when you're growing up. First one is cigarettes. How they've been priming you guys for these cigarettes is, remember those little candy cigarettes that you guys would have every now and then when you were younger? Okay, uh, big tobacco companies, they know that if they hook the younger generation, chances are that they're going to be smokers before they're age 18. But they also know that if people make it to the age of 21 without smoking cigarettes, that there's a big chance that they're not going to be smoking cigarettes or using tobacco products in their later life. Okay. Next one, pipe tobacco. Okay? And just like the candy cigarettes, you guys have a kid's toy and a kid's product that represents the pipe tobacco. Okay. And if you remember back when you guys were younger, if anybody had the bubble blowing pipe, where you put bubbles in the end and then you were able to blow through the backside, and you'd be creating bubbles. I don't know if anybody else inhaled the bubbles. That didn't taste very well. Cigars. Cigars, what you have is you've got a lot of things that represent these cigars. You've made it so if you have a boy or a girl, they've had chocolate cigars. There's a lot of things with cigars that tobacco products have been trying to throw in to a younger generation. Hey, the snuff or the dip. A lot of you think that this is considered chewing tobacco, but this is actually it's shredded and really fine cut up tobacco that's placed between your gum line and your lip. And the product that you guys had back in the day, and maybe some of you still do, is remember the beef jerky that you'd have in there, and it was all cut up. It's very similar to the snuff and the dip. And so big tobacco saying if you really like the chewing tobacco, or if you really like the beef jerky, you might end up trying the snuff or the dip. Now, what a lot of people don't know is that there's teeny tiny shards of glass in dip, and the whole purpose of that is you don't feel it. You're not going to get, your fingers won't get cut on it, but the skin for your lips and the skin for your gums are really finite, really thin. And so what happens is that when that snuff is moving back and forth in your gums and your lips, it cuts them a little bit, and all that purpose is to get the tobacco into your system quicker. Red Man. Now this is the chewing tobacco. Okay? This is actually like cut up. It's big leaves of tobacco. Back in the 90s, baseball players used to have this, and they would switch it back and forth, and it almost looked like they had a big wad of gum in their mouth. But what it is chewing tobacco. And tobacco products have used this, and remember the bubblegum Big League Chew? Same kind of a packaging, same kind of a deal. Put a big old wad in there. And then the last one is the herbal cigarettes. This is just like I guess it's a more healthy. It's for people who like to smoke, but don't maybe like the filters or the cigarette butts. Throwing those out. These are a little bit of a different option. Okay. Good luck on your quiz.